Mate 662, Quantum of the Seas.
Hi everyone, Noreen here from Cruising with the Ryans. Well, here we are. We've finished our back-to-back and we're in part 3 of our 4-part Quantum of the Seas back-to-back room tours from 4 different rooms. Today we checked into cabin 8662 on deck 8. This is a balcony, ocean view balcony cabin. So when you walk in, the first thing you see on the side next to the door is temperature control. And then below that is a slot for a card which has to be entered so that all the power works in the room. And these are the light switches to turn off all the lights in the room. So moving around the corner here is the not so spacious but very workable bathroom for the ship. There's a shower with a glass door, well, plexiglass door, and plenty of handles to hold on, and adjustable shower head. And then next to the sink, there are a number of shelves for storage. Say hi, Dennis. And then below the sink are more shelves for storage, which doesn't always happen. And there's 2 garbage cans and plenty of towels. And then next to the bathroom is the first part of the closet. This has room for long hanging and 2 baskets in the door. Not sure what to put in the baskets, but we'll figure that out. And it comes with plenty of hangers, and I believe there's a second rack to hang things on, but since we have long garment bags, it's covered up a little bit. And we just checked into this room. When you change rooms on a back-to-back cruise, your stateroom attendant takes whatever is hanging and whatever you've put in your suitcases and moves it for you, which is very convenient. Next to the closet on one side is the couch, which I believe turns into a bed, and some lovely art, which looks the same in about every room. And then there's another closet. And this closet has hanging space and 4 shelves and the safe. Let's see, did anybody leave anything in the safe? Oh, I found a rubber band. Maybe that's good luck. And then below the shelves are 2 storage drawers. So there's lots of storage room in this cabin. And then next to the closet is the bed. Let me get out of the way so Dennis can take a picture of it. And next to the bed, on either side, are the lamps and the little nightstand and the phone. Let's see, do we have outlets here? Not on this side, but there's 2 shelves to put things on. And then on the other side, I'm hoping it's like the other rooms where there's an outlet.
Yes.
Yes, there's a master light switch for all the lights in the room, and then the storage area. And then above the bed, like in the other rooms, is huge cabinet on both sides for storage.
And remember, no bowling balls up
No
there.
bowling balls. You don't want something to fall out and hit you in the head when you're asleep. And then we've got the balcony, which has 2 nice chairs and footrests and a little table. And this is kind of a bump out room, so the balcony is a little bigger because it's on an angle. And you can see people getting on the ship. Walk out there, Dennis, and show them the people who are coming on board. We're in the port of Los Angeles and San Pedro, and these are all the people coming on board the ship for the 6-night cruise. And as you can see, we are at berth 92, and we have a good view of the lifeboats, which are right underneath our room. It's a lovely view of the bridge and the container shipyard that's next to the port. It's a very popular container shipping port.
And it is called Port of Los Angeles. You can see there, but it's in San Pedro, California.
So they're still loading passengers and luggage on the ship. You check your luggage in, and then it gets brought to your room after the ship has received all the luggage. Want to go back inside, Dennis?
Yes, it's cold outside.
It's a little chilly today. You go first. Now, across from the bed is our television, which does have an HDMI port, so you can connect to it and broadcast from your phone or any device that you have that has an HDMI port. Currently, this is showing the map of where the cruise is going. We're starting in the Los Angeles area, and we're going to go down to Cabo San Lucas and then back up to Ensenada. 6-night cruise. And next to the TV is a cabinet which has this very nice lamp on it. And you can ask your stateroom attendant to bring you ice, which he has done for us. And then we have 4 more drawers for storage on this side, including the room service menu and breakfast menu. You can hang this on your door and order breakfast. Continental breakfast is free, or the American breakfast, like scrambled eggs or omelets, has a one-time delivery charge plus gratuity for the room. It's generally affordable. It's around $8 or $9. All these drawers. And then on this side, another drawer with the hair dryer and the Kleenex. Above the drawer is our ice bucket and our tea kettle, yay. They provide some instant coffee and tea and creamers. And then underneath is the cooler, which has our champagne and water in it. And then we have the desk. The desk has a light. It has a European outlet, storage cubbies. So we've got the European outlet, 2 USBs, and 2 regular 120 volt outlets to plug in. So you shouldn't need too much extra paraphernalia to plug things in. We have not used any of our extra extenders. And there's a nice comfortable chair for sitting at the desk. The desk pulls out, and you can move it around in the room. If you want to sit on the couch and maybe have dinner in your room, you can have a table to sit at. And the ever-present garbage can. So I hope you enjoyed our tour. I found a little duck in the elevator as we were coming up to our cabin. I'm not a big duck collector, but occasionally I find them. These are sort of a choking hazard for the small children, so I don't know why people bring these, but it's kind of cute. And there's a full-length mirror next to the door, and that about does it for our cabin tour. I hope you enjoyed our tour, and I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button, and remember to like our videos and come back and watch all of them. We have almost 250 videos. All about Royal Caribbean, all about cruising, room tours, port tours, interviews with all sorts of people, captains, cruise directors, and the like. And now Dennis has something he wants to tell you.
Hey, it's me, Dennis. Remember, we really need your subscriptions. So if you want to subscribe, please do so. It's very easy. You just hit the button and say subscribe. And if you want to know when we'll be sending out more, which we will be in the next few weeks, hit the little bell and it'll remind you, hey, Cruising with the Ryans has another wonderful video to show you. Remember, smooth sailing and have great vacations.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.